One thing I know though, she doesn't like cooking, so she knows it's not a talent.
So,
Cooking,
no.
count her out. But she can make you coffee. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
All right, welcome guys. You are with me, the teacher man, and I'm here with. Introduce yourself.
Juliet.
Juliet. Juliet. Annie. Mtekateka. I mean, look at the beautiful makeup that she's put on. Girls with makeup, man. Hey, you know the thing is, I was listening to this song, and titled in the makeup.
Okay. From Malawi.
Yeah, Malawi, yeah, of course, it's from Malawi. So the title is makeup, and then they were saying like, you know, I love the way God created you, but when we are about to go out and then you put the makeup. I mean, you look even more beautiful when you put the makeup. Like, you know, it's just so it was like, you know, I'm in love with your makeup and I'm in love with you, and you put the makeup, it's just on point. So yeah, I'm just saying I love her makeup.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
We're just continuing our discussion that we had the last time about talents. So we just want to take it from there.
So the thing is, like, we were talking about like talents, right? You know, everybody's been gifted. That's true. Everybody's been gifted. But the thing is, most of us, we don't know what is our talent. You know, we don't know what is our talent. Like, you know, so what do you see when you hear the word talent? You know, how do you define it in your own terms?
In my own terms, the talent is like a gift.
Okay.
That only you can do it.
Okay.
And it's a gift that God has given to each and everyone.
Okay.
Only when you discover it. Right?
Only when you discover it.
Yes, not everyone discovers what they have.
So what you're saying is like everybody's got a gift.
Yes.
Everybody's been given a gift.
Yes.
But it is up to you to discover that gift.
To discover that gift.
Okay.
And it is the special thing that you do without struggle.
Okay.
Okay. It's you don't push, you don't force to do it. It's just in you. You get it? So you don't learn talent. You're born with it.
Okay.
It's inside, packed, locked in you.
Okay, so before we continue, we're talking about talent. You know, what is your talent? We need to know. Come on, you can't be talking about talent without telling us what is your talent. You need to know your talent. That talent that nobody can do it. That one. Bring it on.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have a lot of talent.
So it's not just one.
It's not even been just one.
Okay, that's
There's
interesting.
a lot of talents that are in me and locked up in me. And I'm still discovering more. Do you know that?
Really? Which ones? Because, you know, give us a list. Your top 10 talents. Top 10.
No, I cannot disclose others yet.
Okay, the ones that you already know, not the ones that you are discovering now.
Okay. So I have known since, I can say maybe since I was 2 years, that I'm a songwriter. I am very talented, gifted in songwriting. Not only songwriting, even song composing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, which actually makes me as well a writer.
Yeah, of course, you can't be writing songs without knowing how to write.
Exactly.
So you are a writer as well.
Automatically.
Okay.
I'm a writer. Actually, in a lot of things that I have, because I am diverse. And in my diversity, I think I am more of a writer, I can say that.
Okay.
Which means I am a lot of things. But in my multiplicity, I am more of a writer.
Okay, so I would want to know more about your talents because you've only talked about two. But anyway, what I want to understand is how did you discover that you are a writer?
Okay.
Because if you said something like you kind of like born with it, but you were not born writing. You had to go to school to learn how to write.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you discover your talent?
It's really, I can say not easy, but also easy to find your talent, because what your spirit is drawn to mostly, constantly, that's your talent.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, cooking is a talent.
Okay.
To get the point. There are some people that when they start cooking, they can stand in the kitchen, day in, day out.
One thing I know though, she doesn't like cooking, so she knows it's not her talent.
So,
Cooking,
no.
count her out. But she can make you coffee.
That's right. So, cooking and making all those, to be honest, like, Paul knows me. Like, you have to be talented. There is, I'm not just saying cooking, there is cooking and there is talent in cooking, a gift in cooking. Cooking is an art, by the way.
Yeah, I hate cooking, by the way. Really, I hate cooking.
You really have to.
But that's not the reason why I got married. But I hate cooking.
Yeah, and anyway, coming back to your question,
Yeah.
I found out that most of the times I love to be alone.
Okay.
Not that maybe I am going through stuff or difficult time or any predicament. No, just that I like my me time. That's where I get to receive what to write. Okay, so I just don't write, but it has to be dropped in the spirit. Whether it's a song, whether it's an article, whether it's a comedy, whether it's a movie. I've got quite a lot of things that you actually really don't know, that I've got movies that I've written,
Movies?
comedies that I've written.
Okay, that's interesting. Now you got my attention.
I've got a lot of things that I haven't published yet.
Okay.
They are on the queue to be published.
Okay, so tell me what happens now? Okay, you have discovered, because I've seen a lot of people who are talented in some things, but they're not utilizing the chance to maximize it or to do something with it. I've seen people who are doing a certain work, but I know that they're talented in music. I'm like, you know what? If you had known that the talent that you have can actually bring you success that you need, you wouldn't be wasting your time working a certain job. So like, I just want to know, maybe we can help each other here. Once you have discovered your talent, or maybe sometimes it's just ignorance. Like, you know what? I know I love singing, or this is my talent, but then you just don't want to pursue it. So what do you do when you have discovered your talent? Like, this is my talent. Where do you go from there?
That's a very good question. So once you have discovered a talent or talents in you, so the best thing that you can do to yourself is to nurture that talent.
Okay.
We are living in a developing country, or let me say world. Whether you are in South Africa, wherever you are, the whole world is developing. So you cannot dwell on the talent that God puts in you, because each time you nurture your talent, let's say singing, you don't have to nurture it and improve it.
So it doesn't matter whether you know how to sing, but you still need to practice.
No, you still need to practice. There's quite a lot of things that you can do to improve your talent.
Skills, your talent.
Whether it's singing or whatever you have.
Or painting.
you just have to do. The more you do something, the more you get a lot of experience in it. The more you know it. What you focus, what you put your mind to, you become the master of that thing. You cannot have a talent and just like thinking you are. I mean, there's always a saying that if you think you are a great singer, there's somebody who is greater than you.
Yeah.
So you always have to look for a greater power. There are people who are ahead of you. In
So
whatever
basically
you
what you're saying is that you don't have to settle for what you have now,
Yeah.
but you need to always improve. It doesn't matter how good you are, but you still need to improve. Like,
need
you
to
don't have to
improve.
settle where you
Yes.
are.
Get to find out your cycle. Your associates. You get the point. So that means if you are talented in singing, associate yourself with singers. That's when you will even learn a lot of things.
Equals fight with equals.
Of course.
Equals fight with equals.
You can't be a singer and you are always with chefs. What
Doesn't work. They'll talk about, like, you know what, I always find this funny. Me, I don't follow soccer. I don't follow soccer at all. I'll be with people and they'll be talking about soccer and I'm like, oh, what are these people talking about?
That makes so much.
I'm like, what are you talking about?